Ruby. We had Ruby we made a comment. She's in emergency management position. And I asked Ruby back on the air if she would say, I said, well, what about, she was talking about water. And I said, well, what about food? What are your requirements? And what do they suggest? And she wrote me back. So thank you, Ruby. And here's what she said. She said, yes, the FEMA requires a minimum of 3 days food is suggested. But she says, realize that's the bare minimum, 3 days. She says, wise foods helps to address the important issues of balanced nutrition, variety, and longevity of shelf life. So thank you. Ruby, I really appreciate you getting back to me because obviously you're in that business of emergency management. And thank you so much for providing that answer for us. I really do appreciate that. A couple people said, Gal, want to know if we should rotate the food.
You don't have to, no. 25 years shelf life, but it matters where you keep it. You said you had a question about that.
Yeah, so you can put it in the car in the summer.
Well, you can keep it in your car, but not in the summer heat. This needs to be stored in a cool, dry place. So when we talk about car security, I usually look at that for more the winter months, you know, when you're sliding off the road and could get stuck.
Oh, right,
in
good
the
point.
summer months, you have to watch the heat because it does need to be kept cool and dry. In the pantry, under the bed, not
like in
the
closet.
garage in the summer, in an interior closet.
You don't put it in the attic in the summer. That's not good,
cool and dry or it will not last 25 years.
Stacy, there's gluten and dairy intolerant. You can check hsn.com or check the Wise Food site or website. They also offer that as well. How do we cook an emergency if we don't have any electricity? You can use cold water.
Cold water works.
Or just whatever water.
Any
and
water.
we give you the water bottle to help filter the bottle for the first time in a very long time in this special bucket. All right, so we're gonna go over this again. These are, well, I kind of like to say are support characters.
Sure.
And they always sell out way before the today's special.
Yep,
So
additional things you can add. The fruits are very popular. There are 4 different types of fruits in our fruit kit: strawberries, bananas, peaches, and apples. These aren't things that look like fruits. These are the real deal. I love these in the summer for snacking for kids. My kids eat all day long right now. I want them to choose healthy. I can't always be around to cut up the strawberries or the apples or whatever. And these are the real deal, and they're so much better than those things they call fruit snacks because there's no fruit in those. So these are great for camping. You can't go hiking with bananas on your back. I mean, all that kind of thing. We use these a lot recreationally, but also they still have the 25-year shelf life. So if you want to put them in your survival kit to ensure that you have produce, great idea. Remember, the other big thing about this today's special that makes it different, 2 types of fruit and 2 types of vegetables are included because that's how popular these are. First time, I know, I love listening to your feedback. So this is our protein kit. It is a great way to add more chicken, add more beef to any existing Wise meal. You'll know if you've got big eaters at home, more protein helps them stay full. But these also work as standalone meals. It comes with the rice, it comes with the meat, it even comes with some sauces. So you could certainly make a meal out of this if you needed to have a quote-unquote sub-emergency kit or a smaller kit maybe for a family member. You just wanted to know that they had something to eat for 3 days, which is the bare minimum. These would certainly work for that as well.
And it's real meat and real veggies in there.
Absolutely.
And I just want to mention too, you get like 10 bags with this.
Yes.
We're showing you only 3 bags. So we can't put everything out on the set. I just want to know it makes a whole lot more than just these 3. And this is a huge platter, by the way.
Yeah, that's a big serving.
It's a big platter.
That'll feed a crew. And then of course there's the vegetable kit. Our hikers and campers also like these. This is great pick-me-up energy if you're a hiker. So you can either eat these as is in their freeze-dried form. They're very snackable, or you can reconstitute them into a more standard side dish with broccoli, peas, beans, and corn, also coming with some sauces. But again, to have a fresh vegetable and have one that has the nutrients and everything you need, no matter what the situation.
And hasn't been stripped of its nutrients because of their drying process.
Flash freeze.
Ken in Nevada, thank you for joining us. You're on with Stacy and Suzanne, or Stephanie and Suzanne, sorry. Okay. Hi, Ken.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Would you share your story with us?
Yeah, well, I've been sick. I got cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If I'm not really feeling up to go into the store, I can make up one of these bags and then freeze it in the freezer.
Oh, so you prepare it and then freeze it.
Portion it out for myself.
It's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
How do you like the taste?
I haven't had one. That's why I'm dying to try it.
Oh, you're getting it tonight.
Ken, I think you'll like the convenience of this a lot because it's something that you certainly can use for daily meals because it tastes that great. So I think you make a great choice and
That's a good idea.
Bringing some convenience into your world.
My brother talked me into it.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. And Ken, we wish you the very best, okay? Thank you so much for
Thanks,
joining
Ken.
us. And to Ken's point, Danella says, oh no, not Danella, sorry, I already answered hers. Oh, Candace said, it's also great for a week when you have a personal emergency and just can't shop.
Absolutely.
Like Ken was talking about.
Yes.
It's not just for natural disasters.
Not
and
at
yes,
all.
you're absolutely right.
Your emergency
Also,
could be you're sick or you're running out of cash or whatever it might be.
I love this. Cherise said, I have purchased twice and have used both of them. She says, tastes good. Honestly, I had to try it to see if I would like it in an emergency. This is very funny. She said,